All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Delicious in Dungeon, episode 5.
All
We
right.
know where the red dragon is.
Or at least where it was last seen.
Right.
So we're going to head down the dungeon. I mean, that was where we were already going to do. But we know a last sighted bit, so we can get on its trail. I'm sure as a big honking red boy, it's going to make a big trail.
It's probably going to be pretty easy to find out where it is or where it's gone.
Yeah, or where it's gone. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But given that that's 2 levels down, we don't know what's in between there and here.
And what kind of tasty stuff they might discover along the way.
Yes, we had an idea hinted at us with the image shown of what monsters would come about if the golems were not around, because then they would take back,
right,
the smaller monsters would then,
Circle of Life and
ones.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
so...
they're not going to eat a lich, though, right? Like,
I mean...
They're phylactery if you boil it. It can be pretty nice.
There was some very specific, monsters, very iconic ones that they showed up there. The Lich just felt like the least monster-like of all the ones there, so I was like, what the hell is this thing doing here?
Yeah.
But that could have just been a skeleton that's,
sure.
Possessed with a cape on,
Yeah.
You never know. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Imagine they rescue the sister by, episode, 9 or 10, and then the rest of the show is just a full-on, just TTRPG style fantasy adventure story.
I mean, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
They have
rebuilding the party.
Yeah, but they have the perfect sort of vibe with the food and everything where they don't need to go into I don't know. They can have the journey be a lot more engaging in that fresh and different way, even if they do end up going to the more traditional conclusion of Laos becoming the king or something.
Right, there's just so many other characters in this opening. I'm like, how are they not going to bring them up at some point?
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited to find out what that celestial lion-looking thing is that had its paws in the opening is. Where in the dungeon would they have something like that? That seems really intense.
Well, it could be...
Sphinx?
Something like that. Not Chimera.
Oh, new character.
Hey.
Another party.
Okay. Thought I recognized that voice. Yeah, that person's nervous around this fellow.
Yeah. Oh, cool. World building. Let's go. Is that supposed to be Chill Chuck down there? Okay.
That was a fun transition.
Getting new gear.
Yep.
Getting your herbs and potions. Spellcasters are brewing something.
Spending their vacation at the library. Oh no. Oh no. Meanwhile.
Yeah, meanwhile.
Loot the bodies.
What's up? Hey!
Oh my god! That's quite the find.
Yeah. Also very odd, right?
Yeah, there's a part of me that is wondering if this is cursed or something. But maybe it just is that, because the dragon is here,
we just made some money. Let's go spend it. Woo!
We carried that week's worth of food for nothing.
Alright, so they're in the same area.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, cursed money.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay.
Damn, are they actually dead?
Maybe?
Ah, hence the zombie holding them.
Hmm.
Holding the coins, yeah.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's freaking out.
Uh-huh. Don't touch it! It's trying to make sure that he doesn't grab any of the money. Ah.
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Oh, no!
Awesome!
Fuck that! Oh! Oh, no!
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, she has ceased. Marcel just cast like crazy magic.
Instant cast like the biggest spell she had. Oh, there's one on your shoulder.
Oh, damn.
Just flashbang point blank.
Yep. Yep, we're gonna eat them. Right, how did you know? Amazing. Yeah, he's doing his thing again.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Here we go. How?
First one, yes. I don't know about that second one.
Right. Oh my
Take a
god.
while. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, with the sparkle.
The little bit of animation on the fingers too. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. That'd be like a peanut where you'd like crack it open or something.
You gotta do it.
He's just munching them. Making a burger.
Oh my gosh. Sweet. A gem burger, basically. Ah. Yeah. I have an idea. Yep. Do you want to eat it? Ah, no.
Ah. Or you keep them and then use them for trade.
That's wrong, Jacob. Louse just doesn't even care. I had a feeling that the inedible ones were going to be, you know, just actual gems, but
Yeah.
oh, chill. Ghosts, spirits. Yeah,
You passed the test and gave up the money.
Ah. Oh. Oh, yeah.
It possesses his sword. No. Zombie food.
Oh, no, 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 no. Well,
Oh shit.
chill touch.
早く早く次が来る。今の音で余計に引きつけたみたいだ。
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Gotta go.
Run, 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 run.
しかないのかマルシルとファリンみたいな適当なものでよかったんだが。
ってあの子がどれだけ高等なことをやってたかわ。
No, she just like, you know, said things and
ライオスの妹はさ、例の扱いがうまかったんだよ。アーディンバム。
Oh.
はい、幽霊たちはマルシルに触れない。
Oh, that's that voice actress is
yeah,
shoot.
yeah.
飛ばす方が早くねえか。ファリンの魔法なら簡単だろう。
できるだけああいうことはしたくないの。
Oh wait, that's yeah.
時間をかけて
Yeah.
また元に戻ってしまうだけ苦しませてしまう。
Oh.
It's Shoko and
その信念は
Yuzuki
結構だが、人の体を盗み取る輩にゃ少々仕置きも必要だろ。
捜索願いの出てる冒険者だ。
今無力化して。
任せて。
Just give him a hug.
返してもらうね。ファリン。
She just casted
Alright.
something extremely powerful, but
Yeah.
did it as a hug. And he thought it was just something random. It's like,
Right.
wow, you realize, like,
本当にすごかったの、ファリンは。
and the wizard's the only one that appreciates it.
私の魔法で何とかするしか。あの数の霊をいちいち爆破処理する気か。
No, all at once. That's why it's called Fireball.
yeah.
ファリンみたいにやればいいんでしょ。包み込むように爆発。優しく包み込むような爆発。自分で言っただろ。ファリンならそんな。
Let's go in there. Let's go in there.
簡単に死人から逃れることはできん
Yeah.
ようだ。
こんなところで言い争ってると追いつかれる。
霊を追い払うための魔除けを用意する。
Oh.
聖水だ。
そんなこと
Ah,
言ってたの。
Okay.
いや、今から作る。
I'm gonna make it.
Ritual
Yes.
cast ceremony.
世界には様々な魔を払うための伝承
Let's go.
生み出す力にも奪う
Sure.
力にも
The elements themselves are primal.
東西より
ろうそくの火などでは幽霊は
一つ一つの数が揃えばそれなりの力となるだろう。例えば黄金の甲虫。その習性から崇められた。
Oh my gosh, the
例え
gems.
ば酒、殺菌作用もある。例えば塩、身を清める
Nice.
た
The
め
way
に
that like
用いる
there's
苦
a
しみがある
connection to each of the things that it works for.
キメが薄そうだから量を多めに。
めちゃくちゃ適当。
Yeah, yeah, he is just basically throwing shit together and then
Yeah.
calling it holy water.
聖水の完成じゃ。
Special fusion holy
And
water.
it's very edible and tasty.
聖水を詰めた瓶はしっかり密封。まあ待て、紐で縛って。
And throw it. Oh, and then club them with it.
ダメだ。
Just
Oh no.
俺をかばったばかり。こんな不甲斐ないことにはならなかっただろう。許してくれ。
Yep.
A holy mace. Because if they're incorporeal, it won't be damaged by hitting
right.
them, you know?
聖水の瓶に触れた霊が無双していく。
This is amazing.
And it's such a like relaxed, calm, sort of silly like way to fight them.
取りつかれていたのかもしれないな。
ファリンはそんなこと、そもそもまだ霊になってない。
Oh, are we sure about that?
Hmm.
ファリンにしかできないことだったとか。
Ah.
Nice.
今は俺たちしかいないんだから。自分たちの力で何とかしなくては。俺にも手伝わせてくれ。
He messes it up and breaks it on the wall.
Ah.
すごい霜ついてる。壁を抜けるなら瓶も蓋も関係
And now because they froze it.
しかしこれは
Yep. Uh-huh.
He's gonna eat it.
It's ice cream. Holy ice cream.
アイスができた。
Yes! Exorcism
Even
Sorbet
with the-
to drive away evil!
Even with the spinning it, like
Yeah!
今日は砂糖を取りすぎのような気もする。
That's what he's worried about. They watch him eat it. Yep.
うまい。
see, because even when making holy water, since she's like, but it has to taste good. He actually did have salt. He's just like,
すごい爽やかな味。
Well, salt is actually important in making ice cream.
yes.
これはあれだな。 今頃こんな美味しいものは食べられなかったろうな。
Huh?
それパリンがああなってよかったって言ってるの？
気にしていいことと悪いことがあるぞ。
He was like thinking this would be like the nice
Yeah,
sentiment to end the episode with.
Now if only
Yeah,
she'd know what to say in response.
無礼あれば喜びありってことだよ。
本当に冷えてしまったのは仲間との絆。
Wow.
早く戻ってきてくれ。
And
Oh,
the only save that he has here is that it's literally his sister. So he has the closest connection to her from anybody. So it's not like if it was somebody that's like if Senshi said that, they'd be like, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and no amount of backpedaling would ever work, you know. You know,
Alright.
you can't eat real gems.
that's
Everybody
true.
knows that.
Everyone knows that. Why
Yeah.
would we hold on to diamonds? I can't eat those. Like pearls. Oh.
And
yeah.
to be fair, you know, he didn't say to throw them away.
Show me an oyster, I'll do that. But a pearl,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just like, no, just, you know, you guys are the ones that are interested in the money. So I
Right.
give that to you. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't say it was actual
Right.
like, money. Nah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I love it because it's not like Senshi was saying like, oh, this money wouldn't be useful. He's saying basically that we don't need it. Like we can survive just fine without it. Like
Exactly.
we're not going back up anytime soon. So what do we need this money for?
Besides, the closest like place of merchants that would have, you know,
Just got
used that
slaughtered by
money, just got
orcs.
slaughtered. So, you know,
I love how much every party member except Laos, well, basically Marcel and Chilchuk, fall so hard in line with their specific tropes.
right.
And
'cause-
the other two do not at all.
Do not at all, because like Senshi is like the dwarf, like really like extra flavorful monk, and pun intended, you know. And then Laos is like the champion paladin fighter, you know, like
Yeah,
whatever,
he can be
right?
generic McGeneric son, but the thing about him that's so fun is that his character is anything but that,
Right.
other than the appearance.
Well, and
everything
also-
else is entirely
He already got his 1,500 gold plate mail, so you know,
right. What else does he need?
He doesn't need it.
He just needs level 5 at this point.
Right.
Like-
Whereas the wizard with the spells and the rogue that's like, well, money, you know.
and magic items.
Right,
you
right,
know.
exactly. They're like,
Are you kidding?
oh, that was delightful.
Oh, it's so fun.
Like I was, you know, and the no good deed goes unpunished. I
Right.
was fully thinking with how these murder hobos are that they might totally be like, I mean, we can't eat these.
But
Just pawn them off, you
yeah.
know, right? But no,
No.
because they're good-natured people, and so they do the right thing and get rid of it.
and eat it and turn it into holy water ice cream eventually.
Yeah,
I cannot
that-
say
yeah.
how much I love the holy water glass jar mace thing here so much.
Oh, yeah,
because
that's
the
great.
idea of the ghost being incorporeal, it would go right through it, and thus they would make contact with the water.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Right, because it doesn't matter whether they contact
There's a glass
it.
jar in it.
Yeah.
They go through the glass. Yeah.
Right.
But not the holy water.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they're incorporeal but can actually be affected by holy water, that means they're touching
Right.
everything.
They
that
can't
go
turn
through.
off the incorporeal.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah, right. Like, that's just... And
So
that,
just the idea of it being constantly being used, and it's just
Uh-huh.
bah, bah, bah. And maybe it doesn't completely banish them in one hit, but it's the like,
Sure.
okay, they dissipate for a bit and they come back.
Right, it's
and
still-
eventually they are all like, ah, fuck this, I'm
yeah,
out of here.
it's still getting them at that specific spot with holy water.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to worry about something very breakable like glass breaking because it's not actually impacting anything.
Exactly.
And oh, hey, this is also how they made the ice cream. Because,
By
you know...
whipping it
Yeah,
just enough.
just spinning it around enough, you know, get it moving, right?
Like,
That's-
this is so imaginative.
Like that
This
was
is so
that was
imaginative.
fantastic.
Because every once in a while, we're like, ah, yes, this is a medieval fantasy setting
Mm-hmm.
with magic, yes. But, you know, they're going to be making, you know, bread, meat, stew, you know, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Basic things. And then every once in a while, they're like, yo, this is some ice cream right here. Like, we're
Right.
just like, wait, what?
Well, and
what?
and like as that was happening, I'm like, wait a minute, hang on. No, yeah, that actually is
is
what
actually
you
how
need
you
to
do
make ice cream. Like
that's
like
the
they
exact
snuck
kind
it
of
in
stuff.
there. Like
they really did.
Like they had plenty already with all the stuff of like, hey, you know, thinking about Fallon, stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
dealing with ghosts and
Right.
you know, the way that their party is less because they are not they're not whole, right?
Yeah, they're not whole. They do not have their wholesome one, the one that is in
Yep.
some ways maybe the strongest, but also the one that's willing to go and do the really heartfelt thing, and maybe even like not like your wizard here, waste some magic, like some high level
Sure.
stuff, just because they want to reach out and touch somebody in
Yep.
this way. And it's like, oh, this is a
Yeah.
sweet person. And also someone that can be the autistic translator for Laos, because our poor guy just every
Yeah.
once in a while
That-
just
I felt
kinda,
that so much,
right?
Like
Right?
because God, and with the way it's like, it's not just a joke for Laos as a character,
No.
but it's a joke for this episode, right?
Right.
Because like when you think about like yes, we're gonna learn our little lesson and stuff, right? Like that's what you generally get from episodes like this, and that's not a smack talk thing. That's
No.
just that it works, right?
It works.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then when we're expecting that, like, that punchline effectively, for
Right.
the episode, we get an actual joke punchline of them just being like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
How could
Wow.
you say something like that?
And
Like,
Senshi, who's just like, there's just some things you shouldn't say. like that's the punchline.
Senshi, the one who's like stoic, very
Right.
little expression, constant, like his shtick is the dissonance
Right.
of never being like,
Directly in line with everybody else.
yeah, like he's
Yeah.
not reading the room because he's doing his own thing of cooking,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And then even him, he's like, damn, bro.
That you shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I just learned about her existence.
Yeah,
not
and even
recent-
now, even me, I'm like, whoa,
Whoa.
that was too far.
And I feel bad, of course, for Laos, because apparently this was a common occurrence for him. Meaning,
Yeah.
like, our boy is a bit on the spectrum just in general.
It just,
and it's just like,
thinks a little differently.
I'm just trying to say something that'll make you all feel a little
Yeah.
bit better. I'm
Every-
trying to say that there's every cloud is a silver lining.
Yeah.
And she would have translated that for me, but she's not here to do
Yeah,
that.
and then he
no.
actually does then like go back to really missing her,
Right.
which is just great. Yeah.
Yeah. There's something inspired about the way in which not necessarily D&D, but any kind of TTRPG party going and just hanging out, doing their
Oh, yeah.
stuff, ends up leading to all these ridiculous interactions.
Exactly.
Mostly just because they're springboarding off of the DM's thing of some ghosts are following you. That makes you think about the dead. And if you
Right.
think about the dead, then you're like,
Oh yeah.
she's not dead yet, but
Right.
are we going to address the
oh
fact
God.
that it's the worry of like, she's alive.
And we even got it set up with the fact that, like, yes, we have all the times that Laos like does something and it's like, oh, he's becoming even less human, talking to the sword, all that stuff. It's great. But we even had it in the immediate, more like one-to-one sense in this episode where he's like, if you think about it, she's been possessing us. And they're like, what? And he's like, no, not like the ghost, but like, she's been
Her heart's
affecting
with
us.
us, yeah.
Yeah. And even if she's not here right now, even if she is dead right now, we still,
Carry her with us.
carry her with us,
Right.
But he just had to say it in the.
He had to say
she's
it
kind of possessing. us.
in the Laos way, which
Yeah.
is
Like-
it's just wonderful. just I love when shtick characters are allowed to have their space and still also have that little bit of extra complexity. In the background.
Because it's when you have something that's a very clearly established like foundation and baseline, one dimensionality. In fact, well then you add something else, and that's how you know it is definitely 2 dimensions, right? Because it's you knew what the first
That's
one was.
different.
Yeah, that's different, right? And it's great.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, but
you could have said that first.
the elation on my
Yeah.
in my eyes when I saw
Uh-huh.
them throw it and it goes into slow motion. It's like, oh, those we can't eat real gems. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this
Uh-huh.
this touches a chord deep within my soul of just.
And if you think about it,
it's what my character would do.
Yeah, right.
It's the
Yeah,
epitome of
Yes,
that
yes.
in a way that is the opposite of how it's usually done. Instead of it being like, I'm gonna steal from a party member because it's
Right.
what my character would do. It's me. It's like, I'm gonna yeet our gold
Well,
that we could have just looted off the edge because it's what my character would do. It's
And
like,
and I just want to point something out. This is the true next level like in character RP that's going on here.
Yes.
And you might have been getting at that. Let me know if that's what you're meaning.
Yeah.
Because it's not just Senshi that's like, no, I wouldn't tell them about it because I don't care
Right.
about the money. It's the people whose characters do care about the money.
Yes.
But they're still like, well, my character doesn't realize this, and so I
Right.
drop it off the edge.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yes, we're these are actual people in
No,
the
no,
story.
no, I know,
right?
but also, you know,
yeah.
Right. I love it.
Yeah, if this was an actual game, they would be intentionally leaning into the bit, and thus I would applaud all players involved.
Exactly.
Because even Laos, who's just not caring at all about this, is like, I'll name you Kensuke.
No, yeah,
which is
he's part of the punchline.
He is part of the punchline,
You know,
too.
it's the listening and not getting in the way of what they're doing.
Of their improv,
and then
yeah.
when there's that opportunity, I'll name you Kensuke. It's perfect,
It's
right?
perfect, yes.
Yeah. And even from the in-universe world building and stuff, it makes sense why there would be real gems there.
Right.
Because they're like, okay, one, things are a bit different, cool, maybe from the dragon, yeah. But then two, there are all these like treasure bugs, so they would probably want to blend in with actual treasure,
Right.
so that they have a better disguise. But then three, that also means that if they're treasure bugs and they keep killing the people that take the treasure, the people wouldn't be able to actually find out
Right.
what treasure is the real treasure.
Right. The kind of stuff that this makes me think of is if you're creating a room in a dungeon or something like that, and you have this section that has this mimic coins or what have you,
Yeah.
you don't make them all mimic coins. Just make there be like 5 or 6 of the like
Right.
100.
And don't like I like how they made it so that there was different levels of like identity to them. It wasn't just that they're mimics, right?
Right.
It's yes, they look like something, but it's not they look like that thing and then they suddenly transform and like try and
Right.
eat you or whatever. No, it's that the coins are bugs. Yeah, okay, it's like a scarab or whatever, but just shaped like a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Sure.
works. You
Yeah.
know, they could still be annoying to deal with and everything, but it's
Right.
not the you could not have, you know, like seen this or something. It's the okay, next time they get a coin, they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, no, this is
And then the way the Marcial's like, I could never wear a necklace again.
yeah, right, yeah, because that'd be terrifying. Just putting something theoretically around your throat, they could just
You'd be like checking the in-between bits of all
yeah.
the gems for the rest of your life. You're just like, oh, no,
and if there's ever any kind of like metal decoration with the gems, like imagine if it's like, oh, then you actually just have like little metal things in between the pearls because it looks nice.
Right.
Those look like they could be legs. Yeah.
Definitely not. But yes, I am excited for at some point in the show for them to have that moment where you just see one of them like inspecting the money. Like,
Oh yeah, just like that little like Easter egg, like doesn't even need to be focused on.
Nope.
Just like they get some money and then
you see Chilchuk like sorting through it
Yep.
in the background or something. Just a
Right.
tiny little joke. This would be fun.
yeah. But Falling next episode maybe.
Maybe. I think it's still going to be a bit of the ways out. I think the main thing that kind of got put to the side here was that instead of focusing on the food as much, we showed another party. And the idea
is
that
true.
we could have other parties in this story.
We could keep doing this.
And they could just die.
And they
which
could die.
means
I gotta
we could
say-
have them encounter other parties to then help them fight the dragon.
Because one of the things about this like world and how it's set up that I really like in like how it leans into the sort of like D&D, you know, elements
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
dungeon crawling,
Yeah, the
yeah.
dungeon crawling is that since this is part of an adventurers guild, right? As long as they don't get turned into zombies when they die,
Right.
there will be the retrievers that come through and get the dead bodies and bring them back and
Yeah.
then they get resurrected. And maybe they have some credit rating with the guild of like, okay, you're only good for this many resurrections or something. But that's a way that you can introduce characters and then immediately remove them
Right.
in a, you know, like a brutal or tense way maybe. And then,
Yeah.
okay, now we can then not deal with them for now because,
Right.
you know, they're out of the story for now. And then maybe introduce different characters or do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see if there is an actual resurrection like spell going on in this world because they might just actually just be dead. You know, they're just gonna get retrieved.
We established that resurrection magic does exist, right?
I know, but like actually gonna get cast on these basic bitches. You know, like,
Sure, yeah, maybe their guild credit
Fallen
rating
might
isn't
know
high enough, you know?
resurrection. You know, like.
Sure.
But yeah, that's something that could be fun to explore. But yeah, we got ice cream. We got jewel food.
Which was also a wonderful way to set up the colorful ice cream, you know, because you don't just want like plain ice cream. You want to have like cool looking ice cream.
Yeah, you want to have like stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like I'm a cookies and cream basic kind of person
too.
there.
It's
I've
the
had
best.
I've had like some coconut almond fudge, and that's that's some good ice cream.
It
right
is.
there.
It is
What's a
indeed.
good ice cream one that you go that's like your crazy one? Like
So cookies and cream is my main one, but after that, if you can get a really good pumpkin ice cream, that's tough to beat.
ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.